Tonight we are looking at the British stop-motion animated series about a crime-busting mouse, who is part of a reggae band. Yes, it's Rastamouse. The children's show that first aired in 2011 for 3 seasons. 104 episodes were ultimately made. Rastamouse is voiced by the legendary Reggie Yates. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at a couple of episodes. First up we have DA Crucial Plan. So the band are practicing away as they say the music is wicked. Suddenly Zuma says he is missing his breakfast as he says he has to go to the supermarket. He asks if anyone else wants some cheese as Rastamouse declines the offer. Scratchy gets angry at Zuma for always thinking about his stomach. Zuma says he is really hungry as he then zooms off. He roller skates down the road as he arrives at the supermarket. He asks Super if he has any cheese. Super says he has loads, but when he goes to show Zuma, the fridge is completely empty. Super is confused as Zuma says he is starving. Super goes to order some more as he gets on the phone. They say there is no cheese about as they can't believe the news. Super says to come back later as Zuma goes back to the studio. He explains everything that has happened as the radio then goes off. It's the president for some reason as he calls Rastamouse for his help. The gang head off as Zuma is still hungry. They get to president's place as he says there must be a thief about as the fridge is empty. Rastamouse tells the president to calm down as he says he is on the case. They go down the road as they visit Missy D in the orphanage. She says the kids are hungry because all their breakfast is gone. Zuma says he knows how they feel as Rastamouse asks if there was anything strange that happened recently as Missy D explains the window was left open a little bit. Rastamouse says great as they head over to Super's. They arrive and ask him if he knows anything about the missing cheese. They say they are going to look for clues as Super says all the cheese is gone. Rastamouse is annoyed as he already knows this, so Super gives them the CCTV. They head over to the dairy as they ask Half Pint what they know. They don't know much so they give another tape over to Rastamouse. So the gang watch the tapes as they spot the criminal. Zuma thinks about all the cheese as Rastamouse gives instructions to the gang. So they end up throwing flyers out of the plane for some reason as the criminal then gets the note through his window. He reads it as it says there is a cheese pie party competition at the president's place as he can't believe it. He starts making the pie as he says he is gonna win. The pie is ready for the oven as the gang are getting the party ready. Rastamouse says it is gonna be great as Zuma is still hungry. Scratchy asks how anyone is gonna make a pie without any cheese. Rastamouse replies as the criminal is happy with the pie he has made. So the gang are waiting for everyone to turn up as Rastamouse says someone is coming as the bad guy walks in. Rastamouse outs him as he explains all the cheese has gone, so they know he is a thief. The criminal explains he did bad as Rastamouse asks where all the cheese is as he explains the party was a setup as the gang are impressed. They go to his den as they find all the cheese. They ask who he is going to eat all the cheese with as he then announces he has no friends and he is fat. Rastamouse says he needs to return all the cheese as he does that. He says sorry as he gives all the kids some cheese. Rastamouse goes off to phone the president as he explains his plan. The president then announces if he is good he can be the chef at the orphanage. They clap as the president orders him to get started. So the band are making music as the president calls in once more as he says the plan is a great idea as the episode ends. Next up we have mice camera action. So the president is at the beach as he wants to call the orphanage, but no one is answering. So the band are practicing away as they say the music is great. Rastamouse calls for a break as Zuma turns on the TV. They watch a music video as they say they should make a music video for their own music. The president then calls in, the gang listen in as he needs their help. They head off as they arrive at the president's place. The president explains the orphans have missed their swimming lessons and he is worried everyone is missing. Rastamouse says he will look for the kids as they go down the street and bump into the chef. He asks the chef what he knows as he explains the kids are going to be big movie stars. They can't believe it as the chef says the director wants Bogoti and the kids in his new video. He says he needs to get back to making pies as everyone will be hungry. Zuma hears something as they head to the president place. It's the kids and Bogoti as the president shows off his umbrella as they pretend to fight. It turns out to be the movie shoot. The director says the president is great for the role as the Pirate King as the president tells Rastamouse about the director. Rastamouse says they missed their swimming lessons as Zuma asks what movies the director has made. He can't name anything he has done as he asks for a stunt double. Zuma says yes as on the pirate ship they film the dangerous stunt as Rastamouse asks why the pirates have skates. Zuma causes chaos as he knocks over the camera. They find out there is no tape in the camera as Rastamouse is confused. The director tries to defend himself as he tries to record this time. Rastamouse asks loads of questions as the director shouts at him and asks if he wants to join. Rastamouse wants to know the script as the director doesn't have one. The director says they are going to film the big fight scene tomorrow as at night the president gets a call from Rastamouse. He says he is a fraud as the president agrees as he explains he went to the store to find some of the director's old movies, but he couldn't find anything. Rastamouse comes up with a plan as at the beach, Rastamouse says something bad happened and they need the tape from the camera to catch the criminal. The director says they can't have it as he starts to panic. The president demands the tape as Rastamouse demands the truth. The director explains what he has been up to as he says he was too poor for tape, but dreamed about doing big movies and just wanted the president to like him. Rastamouse says he lied about the crime as he only wanted him to confess. Suddenly we see a bunch of kids trapped on the water as they need help. The director says sorry as he admits he lied. They can't get into the shore as they can't swim, so Rastamouse goes off and takes his boat as he saves the kids. The director wishes he could record the scene as the president isn't pleased. Rastamouse suggests the kids go to their swimming lessons in future as the director says sorry once more. Zuma says they have to help the director as they give him some tape. Rastamouse says they can record their music video as they perform on the beach. The president sings as he says they have done another good job. The episode then ends. Finally we have wicked threads. So Rastamouse arrives at the shop as Missy D wants some new shoes. Rastamouse says why doesn't she just buy them as she replies they aren't for sale. She says they are first place in a fashion competition. Rastamouse asks if she is entering as she replies she doesn't have any ideas for an outfit. They head to the catwalk as Missy D says she doesn't have any ideas for outfits. Bogoti says she can wear some of his chains. Rastamouse flirts with her as he says she is very pretty. Natty Cass arrives in her car as Rastamouse flirts with her as well. Natty Cass shows off her outfit for the fashion show as Missy D is upset she is going to lose. Natty Cass drives off as Rastamouse says Missy D can win the show. The clouds cover the sky as all the kids get inside as it begins to rain. Missy D comes up with an idea as at the studio the band are playing away as the president calls once more. He says he needs their help again as they zoom off. They arrive at the president's place as the door is locked. They call for the president as he comes out and says he has lost his tie and says he can't come out without his tie. He says he feels stupid as Rastamouse says he can find it as they go off to look for some clues. The president explains it was in the wardrobe as they see some footprints and a gold chain. Rastamouse says it is Missy D as they can't find her as they ask Bogoti. He spits a rhyme as Rastamouse shows off the chain. Zuma says Missy D has no use for the president's tie as Bogoti says some of his items were stolen as well. They find Missy D with the kids as she is designing a way for the fashion show as the gang arrive. Missy D explains she has a wicked idea for the fashion show as Rastamouse explains they found the gold chain. Missy D says she lost it as they ask why she didn't report it missing. Missy D tries to defend herself as Rastamouse says someone could have stolen it from her as the chef arrives and says his chef hat is also missing. Rastamouse finds a clue, a backstage pass to the fashion show as at the studio the gang explain all the clothes are missing as they come up with a plan to trap the bad guy. They set the trap as they then find a spray can. Suddenly the clothes on the line are gone as the gang are shocked, but Rastamouse says to ignore the missing clothes as they have found a new clue as they go to Fats and ask about the spray can. He says it went missing after Natty Cass came in with her car. Rastamouse is interested in that piece of evidence as Zuma says it is going to rain. Rastamouse says it might be good to rain. So at the fashion show the president announces Missy D and the kids as they show off the clothes. Suddenly they see Natty Cass as she comes out in all silver. The president is then about to announce the winner as it suddenly starts to rain. All of Natty Cass's items turn back into their normal colors as Rastamouse comes over and demands answers. Bogart rhymes as everyone shouts at Natty Cass. She tries to explain herself because her car didn't have a working roof, it didn't protect her outfit she originally wanted for the show. So she needed something to replace it as Rastamouse gets a confession out of her. The president then announces Missy D as the winner as she gets the new shoes she always wanted as Rastamouse whispers to the president a plan. He then demands Natty Cass to make the president's new ties. Natty Cass she will get started straight away as the president is happy. At the beach everyone is relaxing as the president calls in once more as he says he loves his new ties. Rastamouse is pleased as the episode ends. Overall Rastamouse was a good show, it was very entertaining and interesting as the short silly stories followed Rastamouse and his team as they fix problems that happened around town. It told a good message that problems can be solved through love and respect without resorting to punishment. In conclusion, it is a great show and great for kids. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.